In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can set up and use Hey as a mediation process in R. So the first step is that you're going to download the package. So you can click this link and you will come to here. So you're going to see this button called download process version 4.3. You might see different version numbers, but usually this is the button you're going to click and you're going to download a zip file. And you can open that. After you open the zip file, you will see that's called process 4.3 for R, and this is the R file we're going to use. So assuming that you already have RStudio set up, then you can just double click this file. Now we come to the RStudio. You can see that we already opened this process.r, this file. And so the next thing we're going to do is that you're going to select all of them. And then you are going to hit the run button. It will take roughly like 1 minute to run all of them. So it took a while, but you are going to see this. You'll see that the process is now ready to use. So that means that we'll finish the step 2. We run the process.r and we'll see that it's ready to use. Now we're going to show you that how we can actually use that. We're going to use model 4 as an example so the most simple version of mediation analysis model. And so we're going to download the data from GitHub, and this is the simulated data I post in GitHub as a CSV file. We're going to read this CSV file into the R environment, and then we're going to use the process function to do the mediation analysis. So how can we do that? So actually the simple way is that we can just like we do not want to mess up with this process.r file, so we can just actually create a new R script, and then you can copy paste this R code from here, and then we're going to paste here. So this is, and then so we're going to first read this CSV file into and it's saved as a data dash a mediation. So this data already saved into our environment, and so then this is a process function. It already in the environment, so it's a process, and then we're going to state that data equal the data file we just said, and y variable, x variable, and n variable. So in the data, we can actually show the first couple column of data to first couple row of data to see how the data looks like. So this data, as you can see that there's x variable, n variable, and y. All of them are continuous variable. So so you just need to tell this function that what's the variable name for y, what's the variable name for x, and what's the variable name for the mediator, and we're going to use model 4. So we can just like highlight this and run this mediation. And so it will have a progress bar to run the bootstrapping. So this is the mediation, and as you can see that the 95% confidence interval is from 0.0365 to 0.1568. This confidence interval doesn't include a 0. It means that our mediation model works. In addition, I also say that wrote down here that you can use the set C. What I mean by saying that is that if you run this model for every different time you run that, you will get different complete interval because it uses the bootstrapping, so it randomly has some random sampling there. So for instance, let's run it second time. So we can see that now the lower bound is 0.0380. Earlier it was 0.0365. So we can see that the numbers are slightly different. So if you want to get the exactly same result every time when you run the same data, then you can write it as like set seed. You can use random number. I use 1, 2, 3. You can say 1, 2, 3, 4. You can use any number you want. So we can say set C 1, 2, 3, and then we run the set C and run the process. And let's see, run it first time. So we can see that the lower bound is 0.0374 and upper bound is 0.1551. Now let's run second time. As you can see that the results are exactly the same, 0.0374, 0.0374. So because we use the set C this function, so the bootstrapping will provide the exactly same resampling process. So we're going to get the exactly same lower bound and upper bound for the 95% complete interval. So I hope this tutorial is helpful. So thank you for watching.